several systems. I've been chairman of corporations. Can go to those corporations that pass through and ask them. When this man was director and chairman here, what happened? As governor of Anambra State, I've said it, go and check for 8 years. Because when you talk about corruption, corruption is not just taking money. Nepotism is corruption.
Sorry, here they use broken English so that the man on the street go fit on.
If you give
nepo what? Nepotism.
If you carry your relation, put your government. If you carry people who are not qualified, go put them. If we appoint them, go they put people without reason and I'm being nepotism. So all those things is a major corruption.
So not be only to carry money be corruption.
No, that one is even worse. Because you're putting people where they are not qualified, where there's more qualified people, or you're even doing it where they say, like in our constitution, it said we have what we call federal character, which means south to go there, north to go there, north east, north west, everybody go there inside, so that we can be a family. If you go, they carry one family, they put, na major corruption. Na major corruption. If, for example, if you be governor or anybody, can't allocate yourself land where you're corruption. So there's so many things that constitute corruption. It's not just stealing public money. You know, the things you do, these are corruptive means. If you do them, if you go, for example, go begin award yourself contract, even when you execute the contract, it's corruption. If you go join somebody business, like say, you come say, form a company, you go become consultant to government, corruption. Everything, even me, I've been accused of one way or the other, but these are, what I'm saying is that, how do we reduce it? In government, I'm not a saint. As governor of Anambra State, I've asked people, this is my 9th year of living government. Go there and check. Is there anywhere that money is missing? Go there and ask any contractor, any supplier, whether he has any day sat down with Mr. Obi and say, add this for me. If you see one, come and stop running. Anybody will say, me and him sit. He say, add something for me. As we're doing job. I was governor, they will say he's stingy. Yes, I'm not stingy. I manage public resources prudently. As at time I finished being governor, the only way that they measure government success is what they call Millennium Development Goal. They started it in year 2000, Nigeria signed. It ended in 2015. Me, I became governor 2006. By the time it ended in 2015, we were number 1. Anambra State was number 1. They even carry me go United Nations or New York to go and talk how I do it. We are number 1 by UNDP and the presidency. The party where I govern, not there for government at federal level, by UNDP, a foreign body. We are number 1.
So this one not be saying a politically motivated.
For education, we move from number 20 something to number 1. For health, go and check. I even built a teaching hospital from scratch. Complete them. Win bigger prize, what you call back to back after 2 years. For poverty, I don't talk and go. Go and check. Now me be the first governor to go to the Bank of Industry and say, come and help small businesses for a place. As we come finish all this, finish 8 years, win an award for being, have the best road network. I win an award as the person who has the best road network. Some of those road though, people go tell me and say, oh, it don't spoil. I say, well, because people don't know how it is. No road is built forever. I lived in the UK. I know that road expire. It's not built forever. When we were building road, we took a contract with the people who signed. If you are building this road, it will last for at least 6 years. Some, if it's what they call stone base, it will last for at least 8 years. Now, 9 years after I leave office, someone say, that road don't spoil. I say, the road won't be there forever now. That is why, after some years, you relate again. When I was there, I won an award for having the best road network. If you go from Asaba to Onitsha, you see how I took a single road and made it 10 lane. It's there. Everybody can still see it today. On top of all this, sir, I still live. The day I leave office, I get for 3 banks. I don't talk here before. 3 Nigerian banks, they say every day. Access Bank of Nigeria. I live in Anambra State there. $50 million, over 10 billion naira. We not owe anybody. At that time I do. I live for Fidelity Bank, $50 million, 12 billion, over 10 billion naira. I live for Diamond Bank, $50 million. They bring paper, make a sign. You know when governor leave, they give governor house for the place where he do. Give him in Abuja, pay him pension. They sign them for Anambra. I say, I no go sign them. I finish, I'm going. Since I left Anambra State have never bought me 1 sachet of pure water. Till today, 9 years. Go and ask anybody in Anambra State where they've bought P2B sachet water. I told them, I've come here for 8 years. I've served 8 years. I'm going. I signed over 2,000 CFOs. And being conservative is over 5,000. Probably 10,000 CFOs. I signed it. Go and check. No land of government was allocated to me directly, indirectly, to my wife, to anybody in Anambra State. These are facts to check. I was chairman of Exchange, Security and Exchange Commission Abuja here. That one is there. Go and ask them why they paid me sitting allowance for 1 day, or whether I asked them to employ 1 person. Throughout the time, a few times I was there. So if you say you want to fight corruption, make you go to where you pass now. No waiting remain. How much your wife don't take, how much your children take, how much land where you allocate to yourself, whether you make yourself say consultant for the government, whether you awarded contract to yourself. Now this is when we verify and finish. Then we go know. Yes, some people they say, Peter, he even made Anambra invest in his family company. I said, which family company? I bought shares in a company. Anambra they bought shares in it. We all bought shares in it. It's not my family company. Anambra share passed my own. They bought maybe 3%. I bought 1%. I said, it's my family company. How can somebody will own 1, past person will own 3? It's their company, but I invested in it. So for me, let's go to your past. Talk is cheap. I want to verify your past. What you did. If you say you want to improve education, pull children out of it, let's listen to where you passed before. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Spike needs to launch his bold new delivery business online.
Even though the money where you live for bank, what if you carry money where you supposed to pay salary and pensions, go live them for bank, make it be say you leave money for bank? Because for me,
I was not owing pension, I was not owing gratuity, I was not owing salary. In fact, I left 2 months salary as I was agreeing.
In advance?
In advance, it's there. I can prove it.
Okay. We don't hear from His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi. before we go close the program, it go wrap up. We go open the floor. People were there for studio. If you get anything where you want ask them, make you ask them. From studio, we go enter telephone line. And make you know, say, make I remind you again, no be time to insult anybody, no be also time to praise anybody. But if you see anything where person do way good, there's nothing wrong in saying it, because also it will encourage other people to do good. Make you feel free. Ask them waiting you want, ask them. Person they raising hand, who they manage the microphone? Oh, God.
Elijah. My big brother and uncle.
You go start with introducing your name.
My name is Barrister Abdurrahman Ahmed Al-Bushra. When you were governor of Anambra, we, just like Consultant Ike said, everybody said you're an akagom. And we keep wondering what akagom translates to. Is it somebody who is strict and good with management? Or is it somebody who is strict but selfish? Because you can be akagom for your own self. But that's on a lighter scale. I stand to be corrected, Your Excellency. When most people talk about leadership as the problem of Nigeria, I say, no, you are leaving a problem half solved. That leader is a product of a bad society. So he can be different from the society he came out from. Now, on Saturday, I took my last son to school. And to my greatest disappointment of why sometimes we sit in our comfortable zone and abuse leaders. Some of us followers are worse than our leaders. The school rule says bring a particular product as part of resumption package for the student. Some parents bought the product, pour it away, poured water in it, seal it, and brought it to school. That parent had just taught that child dishonesty. That parent will sit down and abuse a leader who is not honest. That parent is telling the child, you can be smart dishonestly. In my presence, I saw more than 5 of the products sealed with super glue, but water inside the package. That is our biggest challenge. There must be a concerted effort as people to redirect our line of thinking. If you bring 1,000 angels to run Nigeria, and he has to supervise or superintend over 130 million bad people, he or them cannot change the system. So we must work as people. We can't drop all the baggage in front of our leaders and expect them to be angels. That is my disagreement with people who tend to just blame leaders. Individually, the difference between your corruption and my own is how smarter you are than me. And secondly, Your Excellency, sir, you said you draw the line. We can't afford to draw a line in Nigeria, sir, with due respect. The rot is gargantuan. The rot is so disheartening that if you want to draw a line, we'll be laying a very bad precedence. People need to take responsibility and suffer from the consequence of their action or inaction. But if we say we are drawing line, what happens to people who have taken so many people's lives through corruption? People who have stolen this country blind. We were here when one of a House Reps member came, and we heard about gang gang gang, dun. That is billions of trillions of naira being stolen, and we are saying we want to draw line. There must be consequence for our actions, sir.
I'll correct it.
Please, you need to correct it, because people will tell you, no. Peter Obi said he's drawing line, so I can continue stealing so that nothing's going to happen.
Let me correct it and tell you. When you can draw a line, when I said you can't close your shop and start chasing thieves. People have done that. So you fail tomorrow and fail yesterday. Because the energy you use in chasing. So if you come in, please spend your better part of your energy in pursuing the future. Because if you just go and turn your back and chasing those who have stolen, people will steal more. That's what we're going through today.
I agree with you.
So what you need to do is to say, okay, this and this and this is wrong. You know what happened in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
What did they do? They brought all those, they said, they did this, they did this, they did this, they did this. They said, we're inviting you. They came. They put them into the best hotel in the country. You know about what I'm talking?
I know you.
They call you, they say, Oga,
how much is it?
A, B, C, D, C. I better give all this one. We don't get time. Make you take go. The man will bring her quietly.
That line I agree to.
They go. They didn't go chasing people all over. They do harm. What did they do? They collected beyond what they targeted. Because they said, we are not quarreling with you. You're inside in comfort, eating good food, everything. But Oga, I beg.
I pray those who did what they did to Nigeria will have the conscience to do what you're asking them to do.
Let me tell you. They catch you now, phone, say this in there inside. The thing where you swallow still there, your stomach.
You never
make we just vomit small, make we take they do work small. We're not going too far. There we go. We go take, let me tell you, we will do it this thing, and what you're talking about, issue of the leader and follower. The reason why the leader is being blamed, they didn't call you His Excellency.
No, they won't.
No.
At least for now.
He didn't call you His Excellency. He called me His Excellency. You know what that means?
Yes.
If you go to school after fair, is good, very good, best, excellent. Excellency is an exemplary person we need to emulate. So it is when excellency is bad that we are worried, because he's supposed to show example. But when excellence is not a show example, can a thief be excellent? So excellence don't do bad. Now it make them worse. So we want excellent to be excellent first. Or at least, okay, we won't be excellent. Say good. Make we live, say the man know they very good or best first. Make it they good. Then we go manage them. So that is what we're saying. Let the leader show and live by example in his behavior, in everything. Yesterday I came into a restaurant. I saw 3 young boys all seated and eating. They were 29 years each. They are partners. So I came in. They were surprised I came in there alone. And they said, hey, this I said, I want to sit down and eat with you people. I want you people to tell me. I want to learn. But organizers, I said, listen, we have now turned bad behavior into show of success and power. So if I have to come in here, I have to come with people who hold gun, who are challenging, who are looking at every pushing people. That is the bad behavior. They say, why didn't you come? I say, I came to restaurants like you people to eat now. And you know people eating here. I want to sit down and eat with people. What I learned from those young men last night is what I need. A leader doesn't know everything. If you know everything, you're an idiot. You listen to the people. It is the people that are going to teach you. So if you are pushing them away, how will you let? They say, oh, Peter, these people surrounding you, they are going to harm you. Why would they? What did I do to them? I want to listen to them. They are the ones telling me the problem of the country. I went to IDP camp. Oh, these people are too close to you. They won't be with them. No. I spent my Christmas and New Year with people in IDP camps, and I listened to them. I followed the woman who has 6 children to 1 bedroom where they sleep. When I said I want to see your toilet for sister, they said, no, you can't go there. I said, why wouldn't I go there? She's a Nigerian. It could have been me. It could have been my daughter. It could have been my mother. I could have been these children. So don't turn grace into entitlement. Some entitlement.
Thank you, Your Excellency. On the final notes.
Thank you.
Aisha Yusuf, I remember we started the fight against for.
You're going to make it.
No, just 1 minute, please.
Okay.
We started the fight with returning of Chibok girls. They have gone into history. In case perchance Your Excellency become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, please, I'm begging you in God's name, ensure that none of our children is ever stolen by anybody again.
It's not Aisha's thing going to.
No, I'm reminding her.
She doesn't go, nothing with her goes into it. It reminds me every day.
Yes.
About one, two, or the other.
I said, please ensure that our children are safe. Today, if you open the page of newspaper every day, you see how catastrophic it is to be a Nigerian, how dangerous it is to be in Nigeria. We are endangered species.
Everybody is, including the president.
Let us appreciate
and
Barrister.
Dr. Kachi, I'm holding you responsible for this.
Thank you, Barrister.
Those things we used to talk about when we go to run. If His Excellency become the president, I'm personally holding you responsible to this. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Barrister Triple A. We will come to you just patiently as much as possible because we have limited time. Reduce your question to 1 minute so that we can be able to give room for those on the telephone line. Quickly, sir.
Good morning, Nigerians. Your Excellency, good to have you this morning. My name is Innocent Igwebike Oji, a.k.a. Daddy Scarf of Brekete family. Sir, just one question, because it gives me sleepless nights. What will you do to remedy our labor? The laborers are dying. The laborers are suffering. The laborers are being used by people from other parts of the world. And nobody is saying anything. If you visit construction companies, those that have worked, they are dying. Either one accident, maltreatment, or the other. And today, they are languishing in one place or the other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are not going to answer now. We will get more of the questions quickly, and then you will take them. Some people also raise their hands. Hold on, please. Go on.
Okay, good morning, consultant. Good morning, Brekete family, and good morning, Your Excellency. We welcome you in a special way. I like seeing intelligent people because since you have been talking, there's no piece of paper, even to look for a reminder or something. So we really appreciate your level of intelligence. Yes, as an Igbo man from the East who wants to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, are you coming to facilitate the actualization of Biafra so that maybe after your tenure, Biafra will take place, or you're coming to unite Nigeria? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next person, please. Some of the things he has also answered, there may not be any need for you to repeat them. Okay, go on.
Your Excellency.
And no greeting, please, so that we can save time. Just straight.
But I can go. My name is Amina Jacobi.
Yes.
I'm the Elijah in the studio here. My question goes like, even before the question, we have a lot of youth. They are in a hurry to make it. Some have even gone to rituals, money rituals. Now my question is, how do you intend to handle the volume of the youth who may be in a hurry for the betterment of their affairs? That's my questions.
Okay, move the microphone to the back. Let's get from the back quickly.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My question is about our educational system. The way our educational system is designed is everything is on paper. Go to China now, you can see a little child, they can construct gadgets, drones and all that. But in our educational system here, we only learn how to read and write, how to solve mathematics without practical. How will you be able to fix our educational system whereby from primary school, a child can learn how to do construction, how to fix gadgets, how to construct screen, how to do laptop? We cannot be reading every time on paper.
Okay, thank you very much. That
Please.
is taken. The next person, give to our content consultant quickly.
Thank you. My name is Osman Okinobang. Your Excellency, first of all, I want to appreciate your good effort to take a trip to Egypt to understudy the energy power educational system of Egypt. I don't know whether you've taken the time to go to Ajakuta to have on-the-spot assessment of Ajakuta steel that has become a subject of failed political promises and indeed a large circle of conspiracy. If eventually you become the president of this great nation, what are the practical steps you are going to take to unlock Ajakuta Steel to benefit our economy? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Your Excellency, sir, please, I want you to address these questions. I'm not going to be able to take everybody in the studio.
Very quickly,
we must give
sir,
room.
There's something you said. Let me start with you, sir.
Okay.
What did you ask again, sir? I'm very sorry. Labor force. Let me tell you. I wish you were with me.
How construction sites
I wish you were with me few days ago. I won't tell you exactly what I said, but I said it's only in this country that we have a situation where foreigners are in charge, and we give schools that our own people are not qualified. Let me tell you, and I'll give you an example because I want to give you an example. I decided to buy for the whole secondary school in Anambra State a bus. I decided to give the whole traditional rulers in Anambra State an SUV. And I decided that every community in Anambra State for security, I'm going to buy them a pickup. And they're all excited. I have over 500 secondary schools. I have 180 communities. When I included the market, the churches, everything, it came to about 300. I have about 180 communities. So I said I'm going to buy 200. So what did I do? I went to Innocent. Go to Innocent, he will tell you this story. Innocent wanted to produce more cars. I said, Innocent, can you do bus? He said, that is not part of his original design, but he can do bus. I said, okay, I'm giving you contract for 500 buses. Can you do Jeep? He said, I said, I said, we want Jeep. I want you to do 200 Jeep. And I want you to do 300 vehicle pickups for this. That is how Innocent is today. And he says it anywhere. I said, how much will it cost? He gave me the bill, calculated it, brought it. I said, because you are starting, I'm going to pay you upfront. Deliver after 1 year, I don't care. And I paid him every kobo. Went back, told the traditional rulers, I've bought this vehicle for you. School, I bought this one for you. This one, I bought this one for you. Guess what? Everybody said, hey, no, this one, maybe, you never know. We have not tested this. Maybe if you use it, you go kill people, you go fail break, you go do this. When they finish, I say, let me tell you, that's how every other country did their own. We'll buy this one. The number of people will remain after others don't use and don't die. They will continue. But this is the one we're going to use. Innocent delivered to us everything to today, never kill one person. To construct road in Anambra State, go and ask them. I did not just award contract to indigenous companies. I called Nigerian Society of Engineers and say, you come and ask them. You measure what this man is doing. Yesterday I was telling somebody a story. If I never I said, and I said, what do I do? If you can't say you be contractor, there's road way past your village, I give unto you. I say, villagers, so see now your son, I give this road, I don't pay him. Now him, I want you to do this thing. So what do we even do? I said, yeah, that construction company said it's difficult. Nigeria could follow Oram. Foreigner could follow Oram. But not be say foreigner Oram without Nigeria. And Nigeria could come there, they carry cement. No. All of them go there inside. Now so you go walk. There's no place in anywhere inside the world where Nigeria just own or Igbo no follow own. So that one are for labor.
Okay.
Person we talk about Biafra. Biafran war ceases to exist 52 years ago. And it remains so. I'm a Nigerian. I contest as a Nigerian. I've said that those who are agitating Be it those who are agitating in southwest, in southeast, in the north, everywhere. There's agitations everywhere. Because today, because of the injustice, unfairness, marginalization, poverty, call it any name, people are bound to agitate. If in your house you do the same thing, people will agitate. I said I'll consult and discuss with all of them, but not in anything. A new Nigeria is what I want to build, and people will be proud, and everybody will live in it. That's why I said that I'll solve the problem of the north, I'll solve the problem of the southwest, southeast, and every. I want Nigerians to move around with their passport, happy that they're Nigerians. We must bring back that. I've traveled all over the world. I've shown an example everywhere, and I've done it as a governor. So that is that. Or somebody who talked about youths. Our youths are not in a hurry. Our youths are very energetic. They're very smart. What happened is that they were copying the criminality of their fathers. We need to show the values. We are the ones to show example. If you live by example, they will live by example. It's as simple as ABC. This happens in our homes. We need to show what they call societal values have been eroded. We need to show example. We need to show we are celebrating criminality. If you go like he said about the example, if I become a governor, everybody in my village knew that when I became a governor, I didn't have a house. I didn't have this. All of a sudden, I built the biggest house in my village. I called the bishop. He comes, celebrating it, praying for it. The people are there drinking and wine and saying I'm doing housewarming. What am I telling my children? That because they know where the money came from. They know that their father did not own this house before he became a governor. So suddenly he became, you know what he believes? That being a governor, you can build this type of house. So you have implanted in him, like he said, the criminality that government is for stealing. But if you look at that, when our parents were there, the Sadwanas and everything, go and look where they live. They are mini Kanus. Go and live. Their children were not brought up to know that you steal government money. Go and look at Shagari and everything, Ekuemes and all that. But today, being a governor, being a minister, is an open for you to own all the house in Maitama and Asoko. So everybody wants to steal. So the young ones that going out, they are actually emulating us, and emulating us very well, because that is the gang up. If not, in terms of education, being practical and everything, I agree with you. These are things we need to improve. Improve the quality of education. But know that education is critical, is important. It's because we celebrate certificate. That's why people want that. What we want to talk about is certificate. Nobody celebrates the fact. So if you ask somebody, say, I have PhD, I'm a professor, I'm this. There's so many people who had certificates who are idiots, who don't know anything. So you need to bring it back. I go to school and I let them know, say, listen, what is the biggest company in the world today? The biggest company in the world today is Apple. Apple is founded by a young man they picked in a home. What you can call a motherless baby's home. The mother had him. He couldn't look after him. He gave him up in a foster home. And somebody picked him and he went to school because he was always trying to solve this. The school labeled him that he cannot learn. And he went home and continued that. And he has built the world's biggest company today. So all the biggest companies in the world were built by these people who did practical things. And that's why I said, when people say we have 20 million people out of school children in the north, I told them they're not out of school children. They've learned Quran. So they know. So I will meet them where they are learning Quran and teach them skill. And they will change Nigeria. That's what we need to do. He said, I went to Egypt. How am I going to go to Ajakuta? Let me tell you, I go to everywhere. I went to Egypt because this power thing will no great solve. I said, make I go see Egypt turn their power. They moved it from 20,000 to 50,000, where they now export power to Europe. I hope you know that Egypt now, part of their export now is to export power to Europe, for African country. South Africa, I went there. South Africa, with the 60 million, they are generating about 50,000 megawatts. And last 3 months, they declared emergency in power because they say 50,000 no day enough. Say anybody can produce up to 100 megawatts without license. We now the 5,000 we they produce for 200 million people. What do we go declare? Not be war. So I wanted to learn how to declare war and power when I come. Because this power thing, we go solve them. I went to Oshobo. Oshobo is supposed to be the nucleus of our power. Would they use generator for Oshobo? I said, I don't come where parents live. Now I live for boys' quarter. Waiting children go live. So that's where we are.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Una no appreciate them. For people who won't follow us for this program for telephone line, if you day for diaspora now +234 you go call 81 88 89 10 11. And then if you day for Nigeria, now 090 you go call 99 88 77 00. As I announce this telephone number, I get note where come from the Labour Party campaign manager. It's a Labour PCC. Is it presidential campaign? What is it called? Presidential Campaign Council. It say this woman where they thief all her money. It say then go pay the money. They go give her back the money. And they say the reason why they won't give her because now they write time for this. Nobody say they won't take and do campaign now because of the shame and the pain where the woman they go through. And they want me to reduce that shame and the pain while Brekete family fight with the bank to know.
Okay, make I say, we go see fight bank. Make we see this thing because so many people will no sign thing. They go through trouble where they no sign. I want people to understand. You must help to advertise it. Now people will go do internet banking or go for cash point, their money fit miss. I tend to use myself as an example. I don't live abroad, I live here. I never cash money for cash point. Make you tell them, say you want to enter inside the bank. Me, I go enter inside before you take my money.
Okay, thank you very much. Make we appreciate them for this one. Hello, good morning, Guy. We don't lose that one. Hello, good morning, Guy. Hello, good morning, Guy.
Good morning, because of the
Yes, now who they know with us for the program Brekete family?
My name is Kenneth Oke, the argumentator.
And where you the Vano from?
I'm going from Manitoba, Italy.
Oh, yeah, Vano they go. You get only 1 minute because time don't go.
Thank you, my brother. My Excellency, Obinna, God bless you. Only one person asked, how those people where don't collect our money go? You live on the go house. Well, I hear what they talk just now. They will let you go, they look back. But we don't live there, but I got that where they go. Now my question.
Okay, thank you.
Because this corruption, as I day here.
You don't hear you. You don't complete that one now.
Thank you, thank you. We're not gonna leave them. Not be say what they do. I say we go do and say in a civilized man. We just put all our energy for front. Make people not steal more. While we go to JJ, they look for people where they back. Not be say we go to quarter, pack all our clothes, our business, say we they chase people where don't carry something go.
Okay, Your Excellency, you go now, hold on. You go take the questions when we put them together because of time. Hello, good morning, Guy. Hello, good morning, Guy. It be like saying Ambassador Poto, but you know, as you know, talk, make I take another call. Hello, good morning, Guy.
Good morning, Guy.
Yes, now who the Vano with us for the program, Break the Family?
I know you. I be Mr. Gerard.
Where you the Vano from?
I know from South Cyprus.
South Cyprus. Oh, yeah, straight to the your question or comment.
I want to ask Mr. Peter Obi. Let him please throw more light on. There is one program he did in Anambra State that all the civil servants put their money into, and now till now they have not gotten their money back. That is it's called Leadway. Teachers lost their money in Leadway insurance.
Leadway insurance.
They saved the money for them. Maybe at that time there was like you save money after your retirement, you get the money back. But till now, most of them are dead. They have not even gotten their money.
Okay.
Number two.
You go address that one. Make we take another one. Hello, good morning, Guy. Hello, good morning, Guy.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, now who the Vano with us?
Solomon, I'm Vano from Abuja.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Last week, I lost my friend. He's a personnel too. I don't know what Mr. Peter did.
It be like say, they follow us for this program. Hello, good morning, Guy.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, now who the Vano with us? Yes.
My name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Senegal.
Okay, Mohammed from Senegal. Vano, quickly they go.
Okay, so my question to him, I want to ask Mr. Peter Obi, when he was a governor of Anambra State, as a big practicing democracy, why he did not conduct local government throughout the tenure that he stayed as a governor of Anambra State?
Okay, thank you. You don't hear that one. Hello, good morning, Guy.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, Guy.
Good morning.
Vano, they go.
Huh?
What be your name?
Laurentia.
Okay, Vano, they go.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Please, what will we do for Nigerian students due to this ASU issue? We want to know what will be his lasting solution.
Okay, you don't hear that one. Hello, good morning. Guy.
Hello?
Yes, now who the Vano with us?
Yeah, my name now Ufoma Mary from Germany.
Okay.
Embelembe. Just want to say thank you for today. I just want to thank the Excellency for the plans where you get for Nigeria. And also, I pray, make God keep on to see, say, if we follow all the plans where he measure today, to keep Nigeria forward, because Nigeria is too rich to be poor. Nigeria is too rich to be poor. We are blessed. We are blessed. And one other thing I want to bring notice about is about the Alaja, Alaja Steel Company too. So what you go talk about that one too, because those things are waiting to see, employ people, make all these youth to get job.
Okay.
So that's my own contribution.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello,
good morning. Good morning.
If we take your call, make you lower your Hello, good morning. Guy.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, now who the Vano with us?
Yeah, my name is Chima. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay.
I really want to appreciate His Excellency Peter Obi. He has said many things in which he has in line with as a kind of blueprint towards his agenda, maybe if he becomes the president. And also for me, there's something I want to also chip into his agendas, which I believe maybe many Nigerians don't know about this. But if you look at the Nigerian waterways, Nigerian waterways is one of the major means of transportation.
Nigerian waterways.
Noticed that none of our government or presidents have ever harnessed. And through Nigeria waterway system of transportation, I believe it will reduce the stress on the road.
Okay, thank you very much. Nadia, we go take end them for the course where we go take because of time for the program. Make we give them time, make he answer. He good say some of the questions where people raise. Now very important questions where they could make him throw more light into them.
Let me begin with the person who asked about leadway insurance. It's something I need to verify and look at. Maybe it's talking about contributory pension. Because I know go tell people make they go put money for leadway insurance. Leadway insurance is one of the biggest insurances in Nigeria today. In fact, they are, I think, the highest shareholder in First Bank also. So I couldn't have. So since it's leadway insurance, I'll find out. But I think it's contributory pension. Okay. And if it's contributory pension, I don't see why they will not get their money back. It's something for me to verify. I'm hearing it for the first time. You know, you don't know everything. Especially when you have left.
No, don't let that bother you.
That one is issue of conducting local government election. I want the person to go and verify. As governor, we were in court about local government election for virtually 7 years because I became governor. Only me was in one party. The first tenure, 30 members of house, every house member, that's 100%. We're another party.
So you were one
local government, everybody was in another party. So it was me. That's why I said the only time people now started working with me is when the populace see where I was going.
The microphone, sir.
When the populace see where I was going, they stood by me. So nobody could do anything to me. But whenever I want to conduct election, because they know that my party will win, they were against it. But above that, we can account for every local government money. Go and say, I said I was responsible. We made sure all the monies were accountable. It says, ASU strike. I've said it repeatedly. Universities will not be short under me. If it's 4 years, it must be 4 years. Let me tell you, as governor of Anambra State, I faced ASU strike. I sat down with ASU people. We agreed how to run Anambra State University. You can go and verify what I'm telling you because they've even mentioned it in this. We agreed what I would do and what they would do. Because like in the last ASU strike, Anambra State University was not part of it. And they will tell you it's because of what Peter Obi did. I built that university, the so-called Ibarian branch or main campus, I call the grass. If you go there, you see law faculty, faculty of agriculture, all the buildings there, I built it from scratch, including the road. I built the teaching hospital from scratch to complete. Until today, that university has never experienced strike. Because of the decision I took with them, we will do the same thing for our university. We will sit down and find where we will fund university. Education and tertiary institution is important for Nigeria. The average intake globally is 38%. Nigeria is 9%. So we're way back that we cannot afford to make mistake. I said it yesterday that we cannot budget. Look, let me use just this year's budget. The budget of education this year is the highest since this government came in. It's about 2 trillion. This year. This is the highest ever. 2 trillion. The budget of health, again the highest since they came in, is about 1.5 trillion. The budget of road, all the road construction, call it infrastructure, is about 1 trillion. 4.5 trillion, if you put three of them, three critical development areas, yet we are spending 3.6 trillion for 6 months in subsidy. This is the annual budget. So if we do our subsidy for 1 year, it would have been 7.2 trillion. I will stop that criminality in subsidy. I will stop those who are drinking that fuel, give them water and use that money to invest in education. So that's what we're going to do. Waterways. You see, waterways is not just issue of that we are going to deal with waterways. Remember, improving waterways is very critical. Why is it critical? You deal with issue of flood. This flooding we are doing is because we have not improved our waterways. So you are improving something that will help to mitigate against flooding, which is now become an annual devastating situation for families, for communities, for everything. You solve that. You will use water transportation, which will help to increase contribute to the economy. You'll be able to build dams, which will help agriculture. These are things you do. So we will dredge with the silt, we will dam our waters to be able to use them in an economical way. And this is not sophisticated. We will deal with only two rivers, and that is River Niger and River Benue. And there's no way because the Ike will not be able to do this. Today, Egypt celebrates one thing, River Nile. They will tell you no Nile, no Egypt. They say it. They use it for all sorts of means, transportation, all sorts of things they are using, which we are supposed to use in our own. And if Egypt, a country in Africa, can do it, we can do it. Because Nile, go and check now, Nile is about 6,600 kilometers long. That's what Nile is. 6,600 kilometers long. So Nile is longer than River Benue and River Niger combined by over 1,000. River Niger is 4,200 kilometers long. River Benue is 1,400. These two combined is about 5,600. So it's about 1,000 longer. If Egypt can do that, why can't Nigeria, the giant of Africa, cannot dredge and desilt two rivers that are shorter than Nile? We can do it. And we've been, and contracts have been awarded over the years for it. But again, the snakes and those who swallow the money have swallowed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll just take a few comments from the social media here. One, it's like Ifedapo. He say, my vote is jealously made for Peter Obi. And then Frank Williams say, records. You are obedient. I am obedient. I love this man from Florence. This on YouTube. And then OK Obindu says, okay, the camera person should. Sammy Dikire say, I obediently obey. My vote is obedient. And Ambassador Dr. Lawson Tom said, thank you, Your Excellency. A whole lot of positive comments for you here, sir. Both on.
I want to hear negative one.
But we are looking for it. That's why
because you learn from negative.
I'm looking for the negative ones. That's why I'm taking.
I just want to hear bad news. That's why I move around with Aisha.
So I'm looking for them, but we have a whole lot of positive comment here. It says Simon Emmanuel Enterprises. Peter Obi is God sent to Nigeria. Please let us not allow this opportunity to pass us by. With Peter Obi as president, Nigeria will definitely join the League of Transformed African Countries. I'm looking for the negative ones, Your Excellency. Azuk Okeke, my incoming president. Okay, let me go to Facebook. It is possible in Facebook there will be. Facebook has over 3,000 consistent viewers, but we have hit over 3 million on those who have seen, jumped in, jump out, and all of that. Honorable, good luck. Let us not fight ourselves. Let's see this leader. God bless you, sir, with your wisdom. Emeka Akobondo is saying, wow, Peter Obi is not your ordinary politician. In fact, he is not a politician. He's a great achiever. I'm looking, where are the negative comments now? Okay, to ask Obi negative question here, Bikonu think I am twice. Somebody say which negative question on I want ask am here, and it no mean say negative question no go there, because even we know say for program like this, it get some other people where we say they sponsor them. Some come from different other side.
When I go, if you get one, give me, because I want to learn.
So, but because this program get time, we go end this program. Anything we get begin, they get end. Even Baristuccio was running, I see him for studio, but he no go talk because time don't reach. Make we pack come out for studio.